Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. You look at the Warriors.
There's always tension in the air when these teams face off. I love this atmosphere.
Yeah, they can say what they will about this being just another game. You can see it in their eyes. This is different.
Here's Sarr, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
The three from Banchero. Drills it from deep.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Exum outside. To the middle. Pass to Sarr. Now Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Miller with it. Fires top of the key. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Drew Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
Okay, thanks, Allie.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
Pass to Exum. Here's Sarr. Williams defending. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Now here's Holiday. Three-pointer Mathurin. Nails it from 3.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And here's Holiday. Outside Mathurin. The shake. Jams it in off the great move.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Cunningham outside. Miller outside. Pass to Sarr. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And stolen by Williams. For 3, Mathurin. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Timberwolves trail by 4. Cunningham, right side. Johnson inside. No good that time.
Well, there you have it, their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
Holiday taking his time here. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Now here's Holiday. No made baskets yet. On the wing, Mathurin. Here he goes. It's Williams, high post. Pass to Banchero. Down low. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
Yeah, nice dime from Banchero there, wanting to work it over to his teammates whenever he can.
Cunningham outside. The Warriors pull it in.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Holiday from long range. Sarr pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 4. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Mathurin. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Miller with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Cunningham, left side. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson knocks down the long J. Johnson's got 5 now.
Still working on his three-point shot. There, Johnson confidently sinks it.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Warriors making a change here. The Warriors leading. Banchero outside. To the inside. Outside Mathurin. Goes up at the elbow. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. .157 left to play in the first quarter. Nembhard with it. Out to the wing. Rebounded by Johnson.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Back to Cunningham. He takes it in. Pass to Exum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And it's Mathurin missing. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Here's Miller. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Nembhard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Minnesota leading by 3. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The 3 from Banchero. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead. Up. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
And Holiday powers it home.
And Holiday's vertical is still sneaky good. At 6'4", he's capable of hammering it down.
Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. An open look for Toppin. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 1. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. Outside, Alexander Walker. Three-pointer, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Toppin outside. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. Some solid defense from Williams.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Inside. Here's Garuba. That one's wide left. Minnesota in the lead. Toppin outside. Let's go with a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Toppin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Warriors making a change here. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Cunningham on the wing. Still no points. Portis for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside, Alexander Walker. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. It's hauled in by Portis.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Miller. Out to Portis. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. From the corner. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, in the nick of time. Probably not exactly what they had drawn up, but Cunningham saves them.
Nembhard left side. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Miller outside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Miller's got 11 points.
Yeah, there's Cunningham unselfishly giving up the ball. Great pass.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Shepard. Here's Portis. Sinks that one from the post.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Holiday. Nembhard outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Holiday's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, foul line down is where Holiday does a lot of his best work.
Pass to Shepard. From behind the arc. The rebound by Nembhard. Warriors trail by 4. Outside, Alexander Walker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, but you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. So he gets them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It's a quick turnaround on the road, just one game. Pass to Shepard. The 3-ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Nembhard, good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to Shepard. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Out to Portis. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
To the paint. Back to Nembhard. Minnesota with a rebound. Thibault on the wing. Here's Shepard. To the left wing. He shoots it. The offensive rebound. And stolen by Banchero. There's a minute 34 left in the second. And finished off by Boucher.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Over to the wing.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Warriors trailing. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. .56 seconds left in the first half. Outside Johnson. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 1. Boucher outside. Launches it. Pritchard gets it to go. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Minnesota again missing. Now Matherin. Give him 8 points now. Launches a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top, up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. And here's Cunningham. Exum outside. Knocks it down from distance. Exum's got 6.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Ben Carroll left side. Off with the layup. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Exum. It's Exum on the wing. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Outside Johnson. There's Cunningham with a 3. And no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And Caro no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Exum outside. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Plenty of space. Williams grabs the board.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Banchero in the post. The kick out to Williams. From the wing, and he nails the jumper. He's got 6.
Yeah, Holiday understands when to pick his spots on offense, especially when the mid-range opens up like this.
Cunningham on the take. Miller outside. It's stolen by Holiday. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Miller pulls it in.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now. They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Not an easy rebound at all. But when you win that kind of battle, it gets your blood pumping.
Here's Exum. Minnesota again missing. The Warriors lead by 6. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Mark Williams. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That free throw good from Cunningham. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Here's Holiday. 6 points for him. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Back to Matherin. Pass to Alexander Walker. Connects from downtown. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Matherin in the NBA. It looks like he's already on that path.
Ooh, ripped away. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And here's Cunningham outside. He buries it from 3. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's when he knows he can get.
Back to Matherin. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Pass to Sarr. Back to Cunningham. Johnson with it. Cunningham, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miller on the wing. Blocked! Shot clock violation. So both teams changing it up here. The Warriors lead by 7. Monk with it. Alexander Walker with it. He's picked up by Miller. Outside Monk. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Misses the 3. Timberwolves trail by 8. Inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. The Warriors lead by 6. Now here's Nembhard. There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. 5 to shoot. Alexander Walker. No good on the quick three.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Portis down low. Shoots over Monk. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Here's Monk. With the drive. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
54 seconds left in the third quarter here. And here's Shepherd for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. To the middle. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Miller outside. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
The Warriors lead by 6. They swipe it. Yep, that one's good.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Nembhard outside. Here's Alexander Walker. That three's off the mark. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
Substitute for the Warriors, number 18, Drew Holiday.
It's stolen by Holiday. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Warriors on top, up by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
56.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Timberwolves trail by 4. Toppin outside. From outside the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now Nembhard. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Warriors making a switch here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Three-pointer, Holiday. Miller pulls it in. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. To the inside. Exum outside. Back to Miller. Clock at 4. Pass to Sarr. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Williams. And here's Matherin. Bankero outside. Left side, Holiday. The kick out to Bankero. Shoots over Miller. Bankero no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Miller on the wing. Pass to Exum. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
The Warriors leading. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And they call an illegal screen here.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Cunningham with the ball. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Yeah, once he gets momentum going towards the rim, Cunningham is hard to veer off course.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Matherin. Takes the 3. That won't go. Making him 6 for 12 from the floor now.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Exum outside. To the wing, right side. Sarr. Warriors with the rebound. It's Williams, high post. Shots blocked. And they get it back. Pass to Holiday. Back to Matherin. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Miller. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Here's Holiday. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. And the basket by Holiday.
Look, Holiday makes more than enough of those to keep the defense honest.
Cunningham outside. Right wing. Lets it fly. Sarr misses.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to Garuba. From 18 feet away. Miller pulls it in.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Tries driving in. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Banchero. Inside. No good with a layup. Now Cunningham. Exum outside. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Holiday. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Banchero. To take the lead. He can't get it to go. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Exum with it. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a pick. Johnson on the wing. Over Banchero. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Exum outside. Lets the 3 fly. Garuba with a rebound. The Warriors trailing. Looking to end this cold spell. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Exum. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run.
To take the lead. Stolen by Miller. Cunningham looking it over. Exum outside. It's picked off. And they're pushing it up. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so it's Minnesota with it. Cunningham outside. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Cunningham on the wing. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And it's on Dante Exum. That'll be a second foul of the game. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. On the clock. Up top, Nimhart. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Cunningham. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Exum outside. Pass to Sarr. No one near him. It falls!
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.